I definitely thought we were recording. But now that we are recording,
Mm.
hello. We're continuing our way through our rejections, some of the things that we got on the deck. But this time we'll focus a bit on writing. Where are we at with writing? What are we working on these days?
Yeah, the things, I mean, this is a long topic for us. I think it's great to talk about the rejections. I also want to talk about writing on demand versus what it's like just to write for pleasure.
Yeah.
And like when you are a writer and like this is how you make a living, right? Sometimes you're writing for your own projects, sometimes you're writing for projects that are sort of like quote unquote for hire, but I mean, they're your projects too. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
they're being led by somebody else. Like our production company is really only going to make our films. That's what's next for us. But we do other writing for other people. And just the difference of that, like when you're accountable to other people or when we're just accountable to each other, which is, yeah, just the difference of that. And I have lots of thoughts.
Yes, 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 yes. I guess what are we working on for ourselves? What are we writing for ourselves right now? Maybe the rejections container doesn't really work for this. I mean, yeah, a lot of the stuff that we have in the tank on the go or waiting, I guess, right? There's stuff that we've been pitching left, right, and center and hasn't been picked up one way or another. I mean, that's not a huge loss. It's definitely the name of the game, but I think that is an interesting part and one of the more fatiguing parts of writing for me. I guess it's really hard for me to write knowing that something is not going to be produced, right? Or that there's going to be several editions. Like by the time I think you're very good at having a sense of like when the story's done before, because there's always that pass once the budget gets locked, right? Like, and so until then, it's like you finish the story to a certain degree and then it's like you're just shipping it around for rejection after rejection until what does shake out sometimes out of that is that you either get one or two good nuggets of like feedback offered, right? That can make it, help make the next thing more successful one way or another or what have you.
Mhm.
But it is a long road. Like, I think, yeah,
It
Tanya, you first
is.
ideated Girls Like Us in 2020 when you first drafted that.
That's true. And I'm a firm believer in like not tweaking something just for something to do,
Yeah.
right? Like when occasionally we do get notes and we're like, or it needs updating for whatever reason. Something comes to you and I, and we're like, oh, that'd be great for this scene, like a way of improving it or whatever. And then we'll crack it open again. But there is a time when like the script is done or the story is written. And if the other pieces of the puzzle that need to fall into place in order to make the thing are not in place, I don't want to just sit there like redoing the script, right? Like that's
Yeah.
not the problem. That's not the holdup. And so